Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel. It's good to see you once again. Well, this week I hit a couple of really urban spots locally, places where a lot of people have come and gone. And there is a little bit of history dating back to the early 1900s that I know of, and I managed to find a few interesting things to share with you guys. So let's get straight to it. Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. I've been out here for probably about 30 minutes now and have dug up some trash. I have a few pennies and just bits and bobs of stuff. Just got a zip tab that's from the early 1960s for a beer can probably. So it's a little bit older find, but this is my first kind of relic-y find for the hunt. Probably at like probably about 5 inches down, I would say. I popped that out. Not sure exactly what that's going to be. Looks like some sort of costume jewelry. It's kind of interesting, but I don't think it's anything terribly rare or precious. Looks like it has a rose there, so kind of a cool find, and we're going to keep hunting. Not bad. It's technically just a piece of one, but I just got my first key for the week. It was like 3 inches down. Little old brass key, it looks like. Been sitting in the ground for quite a while. Not bad. We'll take it. Well, this is pretty cool and pretty old. I just got a really solid signal that sounded like a zinc penny at a couple inches down. And instead of that, I got a little buckle, a little brass buckle with some age to it. That's probably from the 1800s. That's not a bad find at all. We're finding a little bit old stuff out here, surprisingly. So we're going to put that away too. Wow, that's neat. Well, I did just pop out a ring. Unfortunately, it looks to be brass, but at least it's a piece of jewelry. So let's take a look together. I'd say it was probably like 3, maybe 4 inches down, but that's definitely a ring. Take a look at that. It's kind of cool. Let's see what's on here. It's not a kid's ring by any means. It's got some sort of writing on it. I don't know. I'll have to come back and tell you guys what that might be. I just dug up a tent stake a few moments ago. It's aluminum, so it's something that I will be able to salvage. Not a bad find right there. But a little while later, I just got a loud iron signal and popped this out. Got myself a little Swiss Army pocket knife, it looks like. And it may actually be something I can salvage. These are usually pretty well made, and they're stainless steel, so that's not a bad find at all. That's a pocket knife I'll probably be able to use for years to come. So we'll put that in the bag too. Let's keep hunting. It was under some gosh darn roots down there, but I just got myself my first wheat penny for the week. Looks to be a 1929D. And because it was under the roots, I unfortunately did hit it there. Gosh darn it. Thankfully, it's not a silver coin or something of any major value, but first wheatie for the week isn't bad. It's, what would that be, 93 years old. So, pretty cool. Wow, this was a 71 signal, so I thought it was going to be a pull tab. But no, it's actually a little buckle, another one. And at first I thought it was silver, but no, it's just plated. Pretty cool little buckle, though. Don't know what that would be off of. Somebody's clothing or, I don't know, a little sash. It's pretty decorative and a neat little find, so we'll take it. Well, I lost my breath there for a second because I'm out here digging pull tab signals, and I just got a perfect 63 pull tab signal and popped a little bit of soil here, and I've got a ring, and I already know it's fake. It's a gold ring, but take a look. God, it doesn't get much more disappointing than that. It was just below the grass. I kind of popped a big plug there. It's a gosh darn costume jewelry ring. It looks so good there for a second, but it's obviously just for decoration, so we'll keep digging. Maybe we'll find some gold this week. I really, really hope so. Once again, this is why you need to be really, really careful when you're metal detecting. Take a look what I just pulled out of the ground. It was another very jumpy iron signal, and I wasn't sure what I was going to be pulling out of the ground, but it was this, a knife blade, a stainless steel knife blade. So be really careful in this hobby. You just never know what you're going to dig up. But we'll properly dispose of that and keep on detecting. Just had myself a little tiny 72 signal, and I popped my plug and actually turned it over a little bit. But I've got a little pin sitting right here, and I think I know what it is. I believe this is some sort of Cub Scout pin. Yeah, there's the pin on the back. What kind of pin is this going to be? Oh, Bobcat. That's pretty cool. Little Bobcat pin. I think it is still Cub Scouts, but never found one of these actually. I found a lot of Cub Scout and Boy Scout stuff, but I don't think I've ever found this particular pin. So, pretty neat. It's not a bad find at all. Once again, here's one of the worst things you can pull out of the ground. As a coin signal from about 6 inches down, a 1965 Clad Roosevelt dime. Gosh darn it. This is the first year that they started making Clad dimes and quarters, and so it's not worth what it would be if it was made out of silver, 90% silver. If it was just 1 year older, it would have been a little keeper, but we'll clean it up and put it back in circulation, hopefully. Let's keep detecting. Well, everybody, it's actually day 2 of metal detecting now, and I've been out here for probably about 2 hours now. Found a lot of change, some trash, but I think I just got my first piece of silver for the week, so let's take a look. It was a pretty good signal. It was like an 83, 84 signal, but just below the grass there I've got what looks to be a ring, and I'm hoping it's going to be silver. Come on, silver ring. Oh no! That's not a ring. That's something else. What is that? That's probably a piece off of an instrument or something. Oh my gosh. What the heck? Man, that looked perfectly like a silver ring. Gosh darn it. We'll put it away though. Still a neat find. Well, I certainly don't find keys like this very often. That's kind of different. It's just a house key. It's modern. But it's actually on a pin here. I don't know if that was pinned to somebody's clothing or their backpack or something like that. But it's a little different. So we'll take that and put it in the bag. You know, to my surprise, I'm out at a location without a lot of history as far as I know, but it just popped out a musket ball from the ground. Pretty sure that's what that is. It's actually still got the nipple on there, so that's pretty cool. Not a very big caliber. I'd say it's probably 50 caliber or something like that, but not a bad find. A little bit of lead, old lead. All right, you guys, I'm back at the house now, so let's take a few moments to go over all my finds. Well, there is a pretty full board of stuff, you guys. Lots of finds this week, but we're going to come over here first because there is all my trash from 4 long days of metal detecting. Just anything and everything you could ever imagine. If you guys are going to go out and metal detect, take as much garbage with you as you can, including stuff that's not metal, just stuff that's sitting on top of the ground. I did a pretty good job of that this week. There's probably 10 pounds of garbage there. But we'll come over here and take a look at all this stuff. There's some more garbage. Look at all the pull tabs I dug up this week. I still really want to find some gold, and it has not happened yet for 2022. But I really tried this week. Just an unbelievable number of pull tabs. I also found a ton of change this week. It's only about $14 in change, I think. But lots of zinc pennies and kind of small change. Got a lot of nickels in there too. A few quarters. But a lot of change. We'll go around the board a little bit here. I was digging a lot of the irony signals. I got a piece of a horseshoe. There's that knife blade, some sort of pen. There's another old pen. That's probably 1800s. If somebody could tell me exactly what that's from, I'd love to know. Some kind of brass, copper bits. I got a stainless steel spoon. I did get a vape pen this week. A few odd kind of pull tabs there. I did get this pretty nice little Swiss Army knife. It is broken internally, so I'll try and fix that, but it's in pretty good shape. I've already oiled it up, so. Got a few keys I didn't show you either. There's that one that I did dig up and recorded, but I got a few other ones as well. So a few keys. I got some bullets and cartridges in there. I found a ton of rings too, but I just could not find any silver or gold this week. Very disappointing, but that's all right. Here's probably the coolest one. I think it's a Lord of the Rings kind of ring. I don't know if it's exactly that, but that's what I think from my research that's what it is. Just some costumey jewelry. I think that's a piece of an instrument, if I'm not mistaken. If somebody knows exactly what that is, please tell me. But kind of an interesting find right there. Got a few buckles that are pretty cool. That's actually some pretty neat little stuff. There's a plastic pirate coin sitting in the grass that I found. That's probably a piece off of like a 1930s cosmetic container or something like that. I got one wheat penny this week, just one wheat penny in 1929. There's that kind of neat little rose jewelry thing. This is why you dig those little tiny targets. I got a little tiny piece of aluminum with a woman's head on it. I think it used to be an old ring. It's kind of a neat little find. I did get a musket ball this week. I called that the nipple, but that's actually the sprue. Sorry, I used the incorrect terminology, but yeah, there's the sprue. But yeah, a little round ball. That's probably pretty old, 1800s. I did get this little bobcat pin. It's probably my favorite find for the week. I do like the kind of retro scouting stuff, so not a bad find there. And that's really it. I really was hoping to find some silver or gold this week, and it just really did not happen. But we still had fun. Well, I dug a lot of trash, and I've certainly had more successful weeks, but I had a lot of fun. Dug up a lot of change and found a few interesting relics to share with you guys. So please like and subscribe if you enjoy what I'm doing, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye now.